So there was a couple of vids doing the rounds, one being this one, SNP Minister squirms over drug deaths as charity boss slams government's Orwellian lies. Now, another one from the YouTube channel Mercurius, drug deaths up in 2024, what on earth caused this year after year, question mark. Now, I think what most people are missing is what actually should be the obvious bit. Under fair use, this is an individual called Neil Gray. And by the way, also notice how many times he says support. Yeah, I suspect in some aspects he's been caught in the hop. But these people, by and large, these politicians have been trained by various people that are, let's just say, not so well known. But you know, they handle them in the sense of, well, many things, but not least of which is how they deal with situations in the public eye, blah, blah, blah. And say, for argument's sake, when he got uncomfortable with what was being said to him, he used certain keywords to deflect what obviously wasn't essentially happening. Because if you've got more drug deaths, whatever they're doing is not working. Yeah. Anyway, under fair use.
Obviously, my first message is one of extreme sorrow to all of those people who have lost a loved one to drug dependency. It's every single one of them is a tragedy, and I've been able to hear directly from family members today around the profound impact that has, but also from them around the work that they are doing, for which I'm very grateful, to support on a peer basis.
Support. Not to be too distasteful, but just say you were sitting sipping a beer and you heard the term support and said, I'll have a sip. Think about that.
Support people who are currently going through the same process that they have, on trying desperately to get the support and support for their loved one to relieve themselves of that drug dependency. We are embarked on a national mission to expand the support available.
And another one he keeps coming up with after that is saving lives.
Expanded residential rehab beds. We're supporting community-based facilities and programs such as what we're seeing today. And there's more work to be done around the carrying of naloxone, which saves lives, and drug testing facilities, as well as safer consumption rooms that we know through international evidence make a difference in saving lives. And what we will do is continue to support those programs and support that expansion so that we can save lives.
More work to be done, certainly, given today's figure.
Now, obviously, I don't want to push it too far, but it's well worth your time watching this just over 10 minutes video. But and this individual is less than happy with what government has done so far, and she's well worth watching as well. I'll leave you a link to it. I'll also leave you a link to this from Mercurius, and I'll play some of the following. Maybe lower the volume. I can see what the individual's pointing, though. They seem to be so focused on this perceived independence to be what, a vassal state in Europe, yeah, as opposed to actually caring about native Scots people's lives. Yeah, because they become more stressful by the day based on their policies, which is basically United Nations doctrine. Every single thing the SNP's implemented is by and large, United Nations policy. Remember, YouTube is now run, apparently, on United Nations policy in the WHO, yeah? It's outrageous. But you see, what I said in both this vid and under this vid was they knew that putting a minimum unit price on alcohol would cause more people to turn to drugs, and yet they still introduced it and then even raised it.